Hey guys, WLJK here. Just a couple quick things and an apology mainly. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I was not able to stream anything this weekend like I wanted to for my testing. I had quite a few problems, so let me go into those first, and I'll go into the rest of the... Well, actually, let's do this part first. If you were to go onto my Twitch page right now, this is what you would see. I know I've enlarged this so it's easier to show. Excuse me. But you got, I am offline. I guess you can say the Twitter's the Autobots and the YouTube's the Decepticons. I don't know. I don't see a problem with this staying up like this. I may have to change this later on. I probably will, because it's not the greatest. But you scroll down, this took me a few hours to work on. This took me like a half hour, and the rest of this took me like 2 hours. But I got rules set up here. And I know people always ask in streams, oh, what's your system specs? Here is the current, as of this moment, system specs. Now, will anything change in like the majorly near future? No, probably not. But the one thing I did change was this, and the speed might change. I don't know. But anyway, let me get into, and it's real nice too, before I get in that, scroll this back out. I guess Twitch has a default background for gamers. As you can see, you got like a Minecraft over here, you got Street Fighter, you got, I don't know what else, you got Halo, and a few other things over here. But that's sort of nice. I never had that before. So let me explain the situations that have appeared or reared its ugly head. I've been testing off and on since I put the last video up. Testing network speeds and trying to configure my system and whatnot for better speed throughput. Now, I had a couple problems. One major one was the 4th of July. I started having emails bounce back to me stating that my old email account has sent these emails, and they were spam emails, to certain accounts that were either refused or no longer existed, and bounced back to me. So the problem was my ISP, because everybody was off for the 4th of July, so they had like a skeleton crew of one person. Probably one of the same, smart monkeys they have at YouTube that caused problems. It turned around, a bunch of different things happened. Another thing that happened is, and I can't say it's definitely my internet provider when I first started testing it. It could have been the heat that has gone through the US the past week. It could be a handful of other things. One thing I did notice is my modem is acting differently now. I am now having a constant, for the past week I've been losing connection between the PC and the modem, though I would turn around and hit the internet and it would load up. I reset the modem and now everything seems to be working better. My download speed gained, but my upload is still frozen at weird levels. So I had the speedtest.net website up, and I ran it. I found out where the server was for Twitch, and I had the speedtest.net server ping and do the test to a server in the same town, and I was getting like 27 down, which was remarkable because I'm only supposed to get like 20, I think, and my upload was about 0.97, which is not bad. I was attempting with Twitch to turn on broadcast at a little under 900, so I wouldn't fully saturate the upload. So there was some room for packet loss and whatnot. Well, I'm like, okay, that works. So I loaded up XSplit, used its software to do its speed test, and I couldn't do anything over 300K. So I'm like, okay, let me check the SpeedNet again, check that, boom, 0.97. So I cleared the cache, closed the browser, tried XSplit again, got like 0.5 this time. So I had 500K. So I brought SpeedNet back up, ran it again, I had 0.95. So I've been trying different times throughout the day, and unfortunately, right now the only way I could really stream is if I do it at 3 o'clock in the morning, which for those in the US or on the East Coast, or on the East Coast it'd be 3 in the morning, on the West Coast it'd be midnight, which wouldn't be too bad. But that just wouldn't work for me. So I'm still tweaking. There were some settings in my network card that Microsoft decided to change in a firewall setting that prevented a correct upload. So that went wonky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still attempt to stream. Not in the very near future. I'm going to turn around. I got something to do this week, this weekend, I should say. So I can't do that this weekend. There's a couple things I want to try this week. If I can't get it to work this week from everything I try short of a fresh reinstall, which I'm not going to do this time, if that don't work, then I'm going to take care of what I need to take care of this weekend, come back in a few days, and then get a hold of my ISP and go, hey, you know, what the heck's going on? Because I mentioned to some of you guys that my IP address has changed from a place that's within 15 miles to a place that's 100 miles from me. Now I know it's supposed to be a dynamic IP, so I turn around and unplug the modem for a day or an hour and plug it back in, and it gives me the same exact IP. Now this IP, I also found out from going through and checking out a couple things, is the networking between where I live and this IP hub that has my IP, that's a lot of P's, in the next week and a half to 2 weeks is going to have major construction, and there will be nodes shut down, which means everything's going to get bypassed around, which means everything's going to run slower. So I don't know. Matter of fact, right now I don't know how this 9-minute plus videos, how long it's going to take to upload to YouTube. So, but like I said, guys, you know, I want to try the streaming, interact with you guys, you know, in real time, but it's just gonna have to wait a little longer. And like I said, I'll pop a video up with an update on it. I'll, you know, Twitter and whatnot. So yeah, so I shall let you go, otherwise I'm gonna ramble on. So this has been WLJK. Hopefully I get things straightened out and we can get this uploaded to you guys.